Hello there. In this video we're going to go through the proof again of the recursive formula for a quadratic and where that b minus a comes from. So right out at first I'm going to define it as u sub n as an squared plus bn plus c. This is the same as, ax squared plus bx plus c. And if it is a recursive, then that must mean that the term u sub n can be defined in terms of the previous term, u sub n minus 1, plus something, and that something we'll call k. And to solve for k, I'm going to rely on the definition. So u sub n, we know that that is an squared plus bn plus c. And u sub n minus 1, well, that's just the previous one, so that has to be a times n minus 1 quantity squared plus b times n minus 1 plus c, and then plus that k thing. So just wherever I saw in this n, I replaced it with n minus 1 for that previous term. Okay, now we got some expansion to do here. So I'll expand this part out first, and then distribute through the a, get rid of all the parentheses. Okay, so parentheses are said and done with. Ultimately, I'm interested in what k is, but there's a bunch of stuff that appears on both sides, so I can cancel out an squared on both sides. I can cancel out a bn on both sides, and that c I can actually cancel out too. So that simplifies that side quite a bit, and it's going to be left as 0. And negative 2an plus a minus b plus k, and now I can get k by itself by adding 2an onto this side, subtracting a, adding b, and that is what k is equal to. So, in the long run for this whole thing, I can write the recursive for a quadratic, u sub n is equal to u sub n minus 1 plus 2an, and then I got this part, plus, I'll put it in parentheses, b minus a. We'll do it in that order instead of negative b plus a. And there we go. That's our recursive pattern for one of these rules. I suppose we can say also where it starts at. U sub 0 would start at c. And that's how the explicit rule for a formula, a quadratic formula, relates to the recursive rule for a quadratic formula. All right, character and scholarship for life.